So what's up, guys? This is JD and I'm going to show you guys my New Balance collection. This is actually kind of more or less in a way requested by Mr. Crispy Coil via Instagram. So let's get into it. You're going to notice two things. One, there's a lot of purple. Two, there's a lot of Solebox. Purple is my favorite color, and pretty much Solebox can do no wrong when it comes to collaboration. So start out, we have the Kith 577. The 577 is a cool model. I generally prefer UK-made models just because I think the shape is a little better. But the materials on this one are pretty cool. The colors are pretty cool. And I actually remember seeing these before they came out when I went to New York, so it's kind of cool. Then we have the Capsule from Canada 580, Canadian Tuxedo. Actually, this is the only 580 I have. Something about the all denim and the gum bottom caught my eye, and I just wanted to have them. They're pretty comfortable. Get into some J. Crew stuff. I think these are the Evergreen 1400s. I think this is by far the best J. Crew shoe they've done. I don't know what colorway this is, but this 998 that J. Crew did, also a very, very good shoe to me. I like 998s, but has to be the right colorway. For some reason, some of them don't fit right, and I don't know. I'm very particular with this stuff. The Undefeated 574. These are from like 2010. Honestly, I don't really like the 574, but the materials on this made me want to get it just because it's like a sweater. Have the 990 US made with the big chunky like Vibram sole. These usually retail for like $180. I found these at an outlet for like 50 bucks, and I had a coupon on top of that, or they had a sale or something. I got them for like $34. So, and burgundy is always a cool color. Next we get into the only other 998 I have, the Sneaker Freaker Tassie Devil. This is for their 10th anniversary. This was by far the best shoe released in 2013. But yeah, just the materials and everything are crazy. The colorway, you have like a million shades of purple on there. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Speaking of purple, we're gonna get into some Solebox stuff. The Purple Devil 576. Awesome shoe. The first Purple Devil they did was the 575. Which, the 575 doesn't get a lot of love. There's chub hair all over this stuff, but doesn't get a lot of love, but it's amazingly comfortable. Very solid on feet too. Another Solebox, this one's kind of forgotten. They did two collaborations with Being Hunted, and they did like this one is the military, and then they have the civilian. There's like 60 pairs of each, so it's kind of cool. Again, another 575, and then here's the civilian one. You have like this crazy fur carpet material with the plaid on there. Is cool. Awesome shoe. Another 576. This was actually the first New Balance I ever bought. This was the 20th anniversary of, I have no idea. Just to be honest, I really liked it because it had purple. It has like purple velvet on the inside, and just the stitching pattern on here is crazy. So I really like those. Next, we get into an all purple 1500. No, this was a general release colorway. UK made 1500 is by far the best New Balance shape ever made, in my opinion. And it is one of my favorite silhouettes in all of sneakers. Just like perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's amazingly comfortable. So all purple, obviously I had to get it. Getting into 24 Colades 1500. 24 Colades out of Barcelona does amazing collaborations, and this is another one. Both shoes are different, like all the colors are misplaced, kind of like a What the Dunk, but not really. But I really like these. These took me forever to find, but really happy to have these. Getting into another one, we have the Provider. Provider, I believe, was a shop out of Australia. I don't even think they're around anymore. And this was probably the only collaboration they did, but they did an amazing job. This blue is nuts. It's crazy bright in person. It's just amazing. I'm really thankful for the guy I got these from. Also, I got these from that same guy. the Nazari from Solebox. This is another one that just like Solebox, a lot of their collaborations are so simple in the colorway, but they're perfect. Hikmet is a genius when it comes to designing this stuff, and he has a sample of these actually that has this teal on the end, which, I mean, if you ever wanted to let it go, I'd be happy to take it, but Nazari 1500, awesome. I showed you guys the other two Purple Devil. Here's a Purple Devil 1500, and if you notice, the other two have a gum bottom, and this one does not. This is actually a sample Purple Devil. I don't have the release one. This is, from what I've been told, this particular variation is a one of one. I have not been able to confirm that by anyone, but it's just kind of cool. Like, the materials are flipped on here. Like, this part is usually suede and it's leather on this, and this is usually leather and it's suede on here. And the midsole and the bottom are different, obviously, so very thankful to have these. Another Solebox, the toothpaste, the orange one, with the toothbrush still there. I really, really want the mint one, but it's getting really hard and really expensive to find them, so I'm losing hope in those rather quickly. The Finals 1500, they did a green one, which is this one, and a maroon one. Still looking for the maroon one. It's not terribly hard to find, I just haven't bit the bullet on paying for it yet. Here we have the, I believe it's Rizzo. I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to say it's a French collaboration. There's 86 pairs of these in the world, and it has just like a crazy design all over it. All the pairs have a different design on it. And it's kind of cool to see an all leather 1500. There's not very many of those, for those of you that follow 1500s. Then we're going to go in reverse order here. This is the third Colette. I sold my undefeated Colette, the blue one with the cheetah. I'm very particular about the shape of the 1500, so I wanted to get all UK made. So this one, the red, is nuts. It bleeds all over everything, like it's bled all over the tongue and the inner liner. But the red is really bright. The suedes on here are... New Balance does not skimp on materials, for those of you that are always whining about Nike and Jordan Brand. We have the second Colette, the pink with the carbon fiber. It's not actually carbon fiber, it's just a print, but it's kind of nice. This is all 3M, which is awesome. This is one of my favorites, and I got these for a steal. And getting into my favorite out of the Colettes, the first one they did, obviously it's my favorite. It has purple, and it's just crazy. Like this patent leather, the patent leather on the tongue, the X's or pluses or whatever you want to call them. These are just crazy. I had a chance to pick up the sample of these, which did not have any of the X's on here, and this was red, but for some reason, I passed on it. I regret it now, but, you know, what can you do? This one is a Solebox and Crooked Tongues collaboration. This one is one of my favorite 1500s. It's simply amazing. The materials, the colorway, there's nothing bad about it. And this little hang tag's kind of cool too. There's 50 pairs of these, I believe. And there's one out there that's like a 1 of 50. That, for those of you that know tattoos and stuff, BJ Betts, his screen name is Cuban Bee. His has his screen name stitched on the back of it, which is kind of cool. And then another Crooked Tongues, which shout out to Crooked Tongues for everything they've done. It's sad to see them go. The 577 from the Confederation of Villainy pack. This is the Black Sword, I believe. I got these this past year for a pretty good price. Was able to negotiate it, so really, really nice colors. This whole pack is amazing. I only have 2 out of the 4, missing the 575, which is the blue one, and the 993, which is the green one. So hopefully, if anybody has those in a 9, 9.5, if you want to let them go, I'd be more than happy to take them. And then finally, the last pair out of my collection is the Crooked Tongues Confederation of Villainy 1500, the Blackbeard. This is just an awesome shoe. The colorway is amazing. This was the first 1500 I bought. Colorway is amazing, just all of it. And out of all of these, I think there's 99 pairs of each, just for those of you that care about numbers. But yeah, awesome shoe. Really happy to have all these, and again, shout out to Crooked Tongues for everything they were able to do for the sneaker world. But yeah, that was my entire New Balance collection. Hope you guys enjoyed, and Crispy Coil, I hope you I hope this helped what you needed.